Hi, everybody. Let's wait for you guys to find me for a second. If you find me, drop a little note in the comments so I know that you're here. How's everybody doing today? We are working with Archangel Metatron, and we are going to party down. He has some really great stuff to share with you guys today. Hi, Bree. Good to see you. Good to see you. I hear you've been enjoying some Love Fest. Hey, no, good to see you. Wow, good to see you, Angela. I'm so glad you guys are here. Let's drop into our little hearts. Let's remember we have a heart. Let's drop into our heart together so we can bring forth some really good medicine for you guys. Good to see you, Rachel and Gail. I know, I haven't been live for a long time, so I feel like I'm a little rusty, but gosh, it's like once I see you guys saying hi to me, it lights me up. You fill my cup. Speaking of cup, we're going to be talking a little bit about our emotions later. Archangel Metatron was the one who wanted to talk to you guys today about the transformation that's happening for us. And I'm so glad you think Love Fest is off the hook, Bree. Oh, so wonderful. Yeah, keep the comments coming, you guys. And, earlier in the Love Fest group, I actually asked what kind of things y'all are struggling with. And there were some very similar themes. Some of the themes were really similar. So a lot of you guys asked for confidence or looking for confidence. Some of you guys are concerned about your health problems. A lot of y'all are concerned about your kids, money, all the great things. So he has some really practical wisdom and advice for y'all. And you know what? While we're waiting a little bit, hi, Jill, good to see you. I'm going to mostly give teaching, and we're going to do some healing to help open you guys back up. And what he calls it is to help raise God. Instead of praise God, it's to help you raise God again within. So he shows me that a lot of us are getting submerged under the material world stuff, right? Like the relationships and how, of course, relationships, physical health, and there's a lot of feeling gripped around those things. So we're going to do some raising of God. So for those of you who don't know, Archangel Metatron is kind of known as the divine director. So how I see Archangel Metatron is really the one who opens up the portal for the most sublime divine energy to come and find us when we find ourselves underwater. And so we're going to be doing a healing later, but I'm feeling the call to for one of y'all to raise your hand if you'd like a little message from the angels. So the angels or the allies or whoever calls, maybe I'll even break down and pull a card for you guys. I love oracle cards. How many of you guys have been loving Love Fest? Have you seen our very beautiful and unique readers? And in the Angel Alchemy Academy, we do all kinds of fun stuff to open folks up to their highest gifts. And so we're all gifted, and it is such a pleasure to watch the unique qualities and the power that's beaming forth from our people. So I know there's a lot of our readers here with us today. Say hi if you're one of the Angel Alchemy Academy folks that are sharing your love and medicine. Thank you for sharing your love and medicine with our community. We love to encourage people to just rock their unique frequency, their unique selves. In the Angel Alchemy Academy, we don't want cookie cutter readers. We want people who are really owning their gifts, their unique gifts and who they are. So we do kind of a variety of trainings. We teach symbolism in oracle cards. We teach healing. We teach things about clearing unconscious minds. We teach so much channeling, and it's so wonderful to see how our students have and our graduates have worked with what we got kind of through the, in a way, throw the rest away and make it their own. And that's the most important thing. So All right, so let's see here. Oh, no, see, there's AAA. I'm glad you guys are having fun in Love Fest. Monica. Okay, so Monica, let's see here. She's wanting prayers and healing for the little baby. But let me just see what I feel like Mama Earth has something to say about this. So I'm kind of going to use a card here. Oh. And first, I just want to show you the image. So how I work with oracle cards is I don't always read the description. But the sense that, but I look at the symbols and I get feelings, thoughts, and uh, and hits for you. And I want to attach this reading for you for all the people watching. So often when we come together as a collective, one person may have a question, but it is a reflection, and the answers are always kind of layered and coded with answers for everyone on the call. So I want you to listen to what a message would be for you in this particular um, card here. First of all, they're calling you an impeccable mother. When I look at this card, um, I see a woman who is of the earth. I see that you have a strong connection to the earth, and the earth wants you to lean, Monica, more into getting the medicine of the earth to help you feel strong. And Mother Earth is saying that she brings forth so much life, and she witnesses so much struggle, all of our pain. And what she's gifting you today with, and this is for everybody, when you're witnessing something in your life that's a little off within yourself, outside of yourself, today she's gifting us the opportunity um, to have separation from all of this situations, and to purify our hearts, and to remember that it is in our heart where we get resilience, where we get strength. And as we remove ourselves, separate ourselves from the energy body, this is for all of us, from the emotional body, I mean, because sometimes the emotions strike so hard because being in these physical bodies and having to watch everyone go through their own shit, and whether it's sickness or disease or drug addiction, or just out in the outer world, we're watching a lot of stupidity in general. It's hard to watch, and we can get easily emotionally gripped with our finances, with our health. And so it's for all of us that we anchor into Pachamama, into Mother Earth, and to seek comfort through her. And I know a lot of us are used to praying to God, okay? But she's asking you to include her in your prayers, to include Mother Earth, Pachamama, and she's going to do this for us now, to take our heaviest pain, our deepest sorrows. So now it's all the mothers of all the lineages, okay? So it's all of our lineages, all the mothers and grandmothers who've held children with their broken arms, who's cried with the children, and they're saying to cry and cry a lot more for all of us when we're concerned and worried about our lives. But to include this great being who has gifted us these bodies. And if she's gifted us these bodies, guess what she can also do? She can also help us repair these bodies. And so you can call on her and ask for her glory, her power, her energy to come and fill your body, to come and fill all of our children's bodies who are suffering, or to fill the people in our lives that we worry about most, whether it's our animals who've been suffering recently, or the animals that we're concerned about, our loved ones that are growing elderly. She's showing me the beautiful process, and she's saying that she watches so many of her children rise and then leave their bodies. And she feels that every moment is glorious, Every moment, even the trepidatious ones, brings us and can bring you closer to love, closer to trust and faith. She says every part of the process, whether you're worrying or you're concerned, is a window for you to come closer to spirit, she says. So she's inviting you to come closer to her. She's calling you her child, Monica, and all of us her children, and to seek comfort through her because she understands. She understands the grief and the sorrow. As a matter of fact, she lives in that part of our hearts as well. And she's showing me the Madonnas and how often the miraculous ones, the statues, start crying. And she's saying that these tears are for you, Monica, and for all of us who are concerned, who have had scary news with our own health, are struggling with our own health. She's now talking about these times on the planet and how the dark is magnified, but to not lose hope. Never lose hope. And she wants you to know, Monica, that all is well, all will be well. And to hold the light and the beauty and to let your heart be loved tenderly. She's talking to each of you. She's showing each of you how to love tenderly. Okay. And so I want you to see how I came to these conclusions. I simply used this. I was drawn to the veil and to her brown skin. And it took me energetically down into the earth. And that's when I started channeling directly from the earth and the earth consciousness. So sometimes these cards that we use, they can take us so much deeper than if you're just looking at the words. And so that's how I love to train folks, is how to trust their soul urges and how to bring love to your reading. So to the reading. So hopefully you guys could feel that. And I want you to open up your hearts now, because Pachamama, Mother Earth, can take the negativity now from you. So everybody start breathing and start sending it now as I open up more of this portal for our communion today. And Yamara, I'm so glad that you could feel that you could feel that. It's true, you guys, we are all family and we are children. And when you get to know the earth as a being, okay, because a lot of us were indoctrinated to kind of like think that the earth is dirty, right? That's why we have so many scrubs and we're so busy washing ourselves. And part of this is an unconscious rejection of the earth itself. And so when we are part of our own process in deconstructing some of the harm that some of the religions have taught us, and this is from years ago, it's been so many generations, we forgot our way. But the blessing of coming close to the mother, and this earth mama is an embodiment of our cosmic mother. And we have the masculine and the feminine, and both of them share beautiful, equal place together. But when we learn to include the feminine in our prayers along with the masculine, it's amazing the peace and the nurturing that we can feel instantly. Hi, Erica. Good to see you. Wow, that was fun. Thank you. So everybody just shake your arms off and take a big breath and give Mama your pain, your sorrow, your worry, as we open up a portal now to bring in Archangel Metatron. And Metatron works with the other pole. Metatron is working with the most cosmic, the heart of all creation. Some of you call this thing God. Some of you might call it Great Spirit, Creator, Love, the universe. So now we're going to enter into that field a little bit now that we've opened up the earth plane. And they are already inviting you to touch your heart and to tell yourself, all is well. Despite appearances, all is well. And so the divine director's coming in to talk to the divine leaders, the divine teachers and the healers, the divine children. He's now calling you the children of the light. But he's not showing me light as in the bright light. He's showing me a more vivacious, almost like honey that warms us inside. He's showing us, it's almost like a golden liquid flame that's burning inside of you. He's saying that so much of our struggle right now is part of an initiation. He's saying that the children of light, of true light, not false light, true light, are being initiated into deeper levels of trust in existence. And this comes through silence. It comes through patience, he's saying. Some of you, many of you find yourself at a crossroads, and he's showing me the X, a crossroads in your health, a crossroads in your career, a crossroads in your relationships, a crossroads in your relationship with your children. He's saying there are many choices that you can make, but he's saying this heart initiation is about not moving too fast. He says it's about patience and stillness, and finding stillness even through the sorrow, through the pain. Today, he's talking about not necessarily about strategy for today, but about opening to the heart's pulse, to the pulse of the planet itself. And he's showing me tides. And sometimes it's low tide, and those periods are really uncomfortable. And the goal is to not overly attach to the low end, whether it's a low end in your health, a low end for your children's lives. He's asking you to break the cycle of the highs and the lows. And he's saying in order for you to do this, you have to always come back to your heart and to understand that your emotional body is not you. Okay. He's saying how you feel about things is not you. Also, your thoughts are not you. Your body is not you. So again, it's Archangel Metatron. So he's always going to talk from the divine, eternal aspect, or that's what he's saying for me to tell you now. He's saying when you contemplate this eternal aspects, and he's showing it to me as if, like I said, it's almost like a fluid, honey-like liquid inside of your heart. He says, when you allow yourself to detach from the thoughts, from the emotions, from the physical ailments, and from your projections of what you feel like your life should be like or feel like, he's saying, put all of those things aside, anything that you're gripped about, and to come back deeper into the heart. So take a few breaths with me and imagine, feel, sense this honey-like substance inside of your heart. And he's asking you to make like a motion like this with your hands up, almost like you're holding or you're part of a cup. And as I do this, Archangel Metatron actually, have you seen those acrobats at like Cirque du Soleil, and you hang upside down on a swing, and then you put your hands down to catch someone below you? So Archangel Metatron is doing that. He's going lower, I think, than he usually was. He's seeking to find you through the mental and emotional barriers. So put your hands up as if a beautiful divine ally is reaching down for you, clasping your hands. It's so funny because when I start channeling him, I feel like I sound like a freaking robot. So my bad if I'm getting all robotic, but it's a channeling thing, you guys. It's not my fault. And Serena can feel the honey liquid fire. It feels so warm and good. Good. And so what he's doing, he's clenching your hands. This is cool. And he's sending eternal fire, the good stuff, to help in a way purify the waters, boil the waters, boil the waters inside of the cup because they've gone a little silty, a little stagnant emotionally. And so raise your hands and allow him, say, you can even say, yes, Archangel Metatron, please purify my heart, my mind, my body, so he can help heat from above, and you have your stove from within. They're calling this the hearth, the fire of the temple. So it's the fire of your body. And Lisa's saying, so cool. It's like he's separating the emotions and the fat from the liquid. Yeah. Yeah. So he's just giving it a little boil, a little simmer. And again, we don't have to worry that anything that we love is going to get burned away. But he's just kind of giving us this alchemy, I guess you would say. Open your hearts even more, you guys. Open your hearts even more. He's saying all students, all initiates. Remember I talked about the initiation? All initiates in all of the mystery schools. Back in the day, there's mystery schools today. Part of their game, part of what's required is patiently waiting. It's like, okay, you finally found a master. Yay, okay, let's get to work, right? You finally found that master, and that master, all that master does is have you scrub the damn floors all day long, kind of like Karate Kid. And you're like, but wait, where's the good Kung Fu going to come in? I mean, I'm ready. And they're like, not today for you right now. Not today. Today you wait and you do your practice diligently. And when I'm asking him about the practice is, despite outer appearances, despite what the voice wants to tell you about yourself or about others, your task is to zero in on the aspect of self that is that fire, to tap into the eternal, and to practice detachment from that which is laborious or repugnant. Okay. He doesn't mean dissociate. It just means get some distance from it. Separate yourself from it. So, wax on, wax off, tons of freaking labor. And we know that life is all about so much labor. He's saying you all have worked so hard. But this is, in fact, an initiation for you all. Each of you is arriving at a new place in consciousness, or a new place in your mastery, a new place in your work, or deepening into your work or message. He's saying this discomfort that you feel in not knowing what to do next and not This is part of your practice. Wax on, wax off. This shit is so fucking repetitive. Jesus Christ, when am I going to be done with this? When am I finally just going to know what's going to happen with my kids? What's going to happen with my health? What's going to happen with me? He's saying this is a fool's game. He's calling this a fool's game, and that's fool's gold. The gold is in, again, the stillness that rests inside of your heart. And the stillness allows the impurities to burn away. He's saying, quit blaming yourself. Quit blaming yourself. Checking in on what? Quit blaming yourself for the outcomes of things that are not in your control. He's showing me the children. So if you guys have kids that you're worried about, their identity is unique and their own. Their path is unique in their own. And these souls that came here as you did have their unique karma to move through and their unique teachings and tests, he's saying. This has nothing to do with you, they're saying. So quit blaming yourself if you're feeling guilt. Or let's say, like you've been cheated on by a partner. Don't blame yourself for the behavior of others. He's talking now about your health. Quit putting pressure on yourself to be better or anything than this body and what it is right now. He's saying there's a different way to walk with the health concerns, and he wants to kind of open up this portal for you all who are dealing with the health. And it starts with holding the body. Body, I see you. I'm here for you. And I celebrate you. And he's saying, quit pushing and pulling. Okay. This is going to sound really intense. If you are concerned about grave health concerns, first of all, I feel for you personally, Corinne. Corinne, I'm talking now. I feel for you. I know there's a lot of people who are going through a lot. I have family members who are reaching their end of life right now. He's saying with these bodies, we know that they were temporary. We know that they are temporary. Celebrate what is here now as opposed to wishing it were different. He's saying this helps psychologically and energetically for your body to feel whatever vitality it can feel at this time. Celebrate the health that you have, okay? Here it is. The health that you have versus lament that which is falling away or is leaving, okay? Whether it's eyesight or whatever, celebrate what you have left, what is here. Because he's not saying whether things are going to go this way or that way. He's saying that's a fool's game. Again, it doesn't matter what's going to happen. What matters is right now and how you steer your mind. This is the initiate's test, okay? So we know there's always this paradox in life. For any simultaneous moment, there's something beautiful and also something scary and edgy. He wants you to be able to hold the paradox of that which is challenging and also that which can be celebrated. And I know it's hard based on the things that we're experiencing, especially when it comes to the health or the health of our loved ones, and we're concerned. The best we can do is tap in. Oh, okay. This is crazy. Okay. This is why he's showing it to me in the liquid golden form. He's saying this is a tapping into, what do you call that stuff from trees? Sap. He's saying this sap is a salve. Now he's connecting salve with salvation. That this gift has been given to all of us, but we can't tap into this root. Sorry, there's the robot thing again. We can't tap into this salve the more that we play the fool's game, which is controlling the future, controlling others, and controlling when our bodies decide to act a fool. We can do what we can to give them the most sublime and divine health, as willing as the body's willing to go. But, the thing is, we're all going to die. And so how do we want to live starting today? Okay, starting today, let's start a brand new clean slate. And he's gifting us through boiling this water. It's almost like this fucking bold Okay, now I'm getting pissed, but in a good way. Okay, thank you. Giving you almost like a new lease on life, permission, and gifting all of us. Everybody take a deep breath. He's been doing healing work on all of us. Gifting you, gifting all of us a new lease in life. But again, the mind here, centering yourself in the center of your forehead, and he's in this other eye in your heart. He's, go ahead and put 2 fingers on both, balancing the mind and the heart. And wanting to open your mind up to this nectar, to this sap, to this eternal gift that's been given. There's like a portal inside of our hearts that we can tap into and allow this to fill our cup. So let's allow this sap to start oozing out of our pores, oozing into our minds, and to help your mind rest. He's giving you, he said, so much labor. Again, wax on, wax off. You've been working hard mentally. But your salvation doesn't live worrying about the future, worrying about the finances, worrying. He's saying, instead of choosing this, he's taking me back to the crossroad. Instead of choosing a path, stay in the center. Stay in the center. Everybody stand in the center of your life right now, in the middle of all the shitstorms, in the middle of all the people in your lives you're concerned about, your job, the things that you're worried about. And the divine director gives you this ability to stay in the center column, to be balanced and to be patient, he's saying, and to wait for those subtle urges to take new action. So this is concerned about your health, concerned about solving your problems with your children. If you have adult children that are behaving badly, it's out of your hands. The best that you can do is open your heart and be fucking fierce. Be fierce. Be fierce. And gift all of our children, all of our animals over to the divine, even giving our bodies over to the divine, because what will be repaired shall be. And then what will transform in other ways will be. That's not up to us. That's not up to you. Our time to exit the planet, not up to us. Or for our children, not up to us. But we all have our own lessons to bear, our own crosses to bear. So speaking of crosses, go ahead and drop them down on the ground. If you're carrying some cross, got some martyrdom going on, leave the martyrdom for Jesus and drop your cross on the floor. Everybody take a deep breath. Not my problem. Other people's problems, their behavior, not your problem. Divine leadership is the capacity, he's saying, to own yourself completely so that you don't get your own ass confused with everyone else's fucking problems. That includes our kids. That includes our kids. Own yourself completely and be in the center of this cross and send love, love, love. Ask Spirit, ask Mama Earth to support all of our closest people. And when you hear a voice inside, when you get a sense it's your time to act, then you do something about it. Okay, then you act, whether it's you change your doctor, you change your diet, you do intervene with your child or whatever. But a lot of times it's just stay the course until you hear, feel, or see that something has changed and there's a new direction. Oh, and Gail, you're saying thank you. You need this. Oh, good. Again, they're giving us, as we allow our minds to follow the energies that are speaking through me, to feel and accept these as truths, and however they come through as truth for you, it opens us up to salvation. Salvation doesn't happen after we die. We are already saved. That's Metatron talking. You are already saved. Salvation happens today, in this moment, as you quit playing the fool's games and come back to the heart. Okay, good. I think we got it. Okay. And so, know your value. He's speaking now on confidence. I like how this image is coming through. Confidence is not grasping for straws, okay? So, those of you who have this energy, it's almost like a pick me energy. Like, I gotta blah, blah, blah. I gotta do this, and I wanna be better, and I wanna be stronger, and I wanna be blah, 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 blah. Okay? Stop with the pick me. He's saying confidence comes from, and here's what he showed me, because, like, my family's from East LA, so sometimes I get ancestral images. He's showing me some pachucos on the street, right? Some cholos on the street. You know how like the really cool gangsters will just be like hanging back, like what's up? Like you drive by and they're just like, what's up? They're watching, they're very fucking present, but they're not pick me, right? It's like the same attitude, the same position. So what if I am already everything that I needed to be, that I thought I needed to be? I got everything I need right here, right now. I'm already fucking powerful. I already have so many resources. It's just a matter if I want to whip them out or not. And so when you're chilling, hanging back, like, what's up, right? In life, what's up? Okay, I'm here for it, watching it. Cool. I'm here watching it. Then you decide, how do I want to reveal my power? As opposed to, I want to be more powerful or more anything. How do I want to reveal this quality already? How do I want to reveal my power in new ways? How do I want to reveal my confidence in new ways? How do I want to express my abundant wealth in a different way? Because the assumption is, and here's what he's getting at, you are already all the things. Salvation has already happened. It's already here within us. So how do I choose to allow my abundant wealth to move through me today? Everybody take a deep breath. How do I choose to allow my divine and perfect health to reveal itself today? How do I choose to allow myself to reveal my embodied, fucking fantastic, divine power today? How will I allow my divine fill in the blank? Okay. So he's saying you are already that. Quit playing the fool's game. It's just a choice on how you want to reveal the truth that already is. Okay. So hopefully that gives you some tips on how to work with this initiation energy, as opposed to pick me, grasping, being a fucking wallflower in life. I hope someone asked me to dance. Okay, fuck that. Just understand you're already dancing. This life is so precious, right? It's so fucking precious. It's so wonderful. If we can quit playing the fool's game, quit getting distracted by the freaking drama, and allow yourself to feel the heart's pulse of the dance that's already happening inside of you. You were born with this dance. You will transition with this dance in you, and this dance will never leave you. But It will elude you if you're focused on all the other shit, okay? So, who has who'd like a little reading from spirit? We have some time. Hopefully this helps. They're continuing to do energy work. How many of you feel a shift already? Feel a little lighter, or let me know what you're feeling. Okay, Gina, I saw you first. Let's go, girl. But let me know, you guys. Let me know what you feel, and I want to know what little parts jumped out at you. What are you going to take with you? Okay, because don't just come and listen to people, especially that's the worst thing you can do in Love Fest. Don't just come and listen. Make an action step. Go do something about it. Take action. Okay. I already chose Gina Sombrero. I'm going to pull a card for her. But until we wait and until we get to the next person, if I still have time, tell me what you loved and what you're going to take from this talk so far. And Jamar is saying the sap and honey in the heart really hit home. Yeah, it's so delightful. I know, I dig that. Okay, so Gina, who is going to represent a little portal for us all here. Everybody breathe with me. A little group reading. Denise is going to stand in her power. Good. Love the stuff about the children and the loving in the now. It's happening now. The love is happening now. Salvation only lives in now. It doesn't live tomorrow. It doesn't live yesterday. It's not going to live in your kid's future. It's not going to live in your traumatic past. Your salvation is happening right now. This is the gift that we've all been given. Ay, 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 ay. Oh. And I feel like this card again, Gina, this is for you, but it's also so much for us, for all of us. This is a gift from our mother and also a gift from Metatron. First of all, what do you see in here? See that beautiful child resting in her delightful brown mother's arms? That's us. That's you, Gina. She's saying for now, it's okay to rest. Like, put your mind aside for a second. Let yourself be in the, what are they saying? Be in the not knowing, okay? Let yourself be in the not knowing. They're saying you've gunned life hard, okay? Courageously. See this lion? Oh, courageously. You have lit some shit up with fire, been fiery too. So they say you have a lot of fucking passion, okay? And so you might be freaking out because you're not feeling all the passion right now. But guess what? Remember I said patience? Patience. You're in rest period, tender, gentle rest period. Probably a lot of you are in rest period. Now it's awkward for the mind to take a break and to step back. But let yourself be held. You are surrounded by courage, by magic. And this is also a period of purification for you, Gina. So they're saying the pulse for you is almost between courage, fierceness, and then slowing back, slowing down, stopping the mind chatter, stopping all the pushing, and allowing yourself to receive the light and the purity of what is. Also, they're taking me to this butterfly, the butterfly of transformation. See that? It's kind of hanging over her heart. And also, check this shit out. They're taking me to this lotus flower. So this lotus flower, dudes, it is like we have risen, you have risen from some deep ass shit, okay? The darkness of life has taken hold. And we have burned through so much shit. But the good news is that lotus flowers grow from dirt, mud. They grow through the swampiest of waters, the most stagnant of waters, and they begin blossoming. So it is happening for all of us. Even if we are only feeling the pollution in life, it is happening on beneath the surface. If you're not seeing the expanded lotus in your field yet, in your mind, in your heart, welcome the lotus to expand. Quit focusing on the dirt and focus on that which is growing inside of you. Even if you can't see it yet, there's something beautiful growing inside of you. And that could take a lot of different ways: trust, faith, new directions. But listen and wait for the new directions. And this yellow butterfly is transformation. And it's a transformation of our creativity, of our hearts. And it's the transformation of fire, they're saying. So it's like, an initiation of fire, you guys, sucks. A lot of shit can just burn away in a second. You could lose people close to you. You could lose relationships. You could lose a job. You can, that's like trial by fire. But every metal is purified with fire. So think of this as a period of purification for all of us. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you for saying I'm quotable. Can you write down the quotes so I can have them too? You just start spewing forth. I just start spewing in robot tones. All right. So hopefully, Gina, that helped. Patience, be tender. All of us, be tender, gentle with yourself. Hold yourself tenderly as this initiation process is almost like chrysalis-like. Again, with the butterfly, when you're in the chrysalis, it's a very vulnerable place. It feels scary. Sometimes it feels like you're lost. And there you go. It feels like you're lost sometimes. They're saying just if you're in the chrysalis, stay in the chrysalis. But follow the new life, the threads of new life that are trying to be birthed. Be courageous if you have to walk away from some shit that used to work for you, okay? This is purifying your life to meet the standards of your next level of power, of spiritual power, of consciousness. Make every moment count. Caroline, I'm glad you think this is so much good medicine. Thank you. Yeah. So look at that card. I love it. I see some wings, a couple volcanoes raging in the background. So rage can turn into passion, just so you know. So if you're rocking a lot of anger vibes, it just needs to boil out. So work with spirit, work with Pachamama, with Divine Mother. Ask them to reinvigorate your vitality, your passion, your life, and let spirit know and speak deep into your soul. Say, soul, I know what's happening. We're going through the initiation. I welcome the new growth that's coming through me and for me. And also, I'm going to ask you guys to be courageous in sharing your medicine. If you have some good medicine, to share that medicine with other people, because there's a lot of people suffering right now, scared and losing hope. And be a gift. Be the gift that you are to them. Don't hold back. Share your love, share your medicine, whatever gifts that you receive through our talk today or through Love Fest or through Life Period. Let that cup overflow onto the lives and hearts of others. So, oh, Gina, you're saying you've been waiting for the passion. She's saying it absolutely resonates. Okay, you're in the chrysalis, girl. So you're used to passion, right? She's used to fire. So Spirit's like, wait. We're going to cool you off for a little bit. So get uncomfortable first. So there you go. Facebook user, someone feels angry. Anger is unrealized passion. So what are you really passionate about? What do you really? Oh, I'm seeing so much anger. Good. I see you. Awesome. What am I really passionate about? Okay. It's a way to kind of engage the anger without suppressing it, but letting that fire burn and like directing it in a certain way. Controlled fire, controlled burn, if you know what I mean. All right, you guys. Well, I'll see you tomorrow for the next one. This is a 3-day series. Keep coming back. These days generally keep unfolding. So this is our first taste test. We got the fires kind of burning, started purifying today, and Spirit is working to set us in alignment with your deeper medicine. Lead from the heart. All of the answers are in the heart, and quit playing the fool's game. Every time you want to over control, remember, come back to the moment, find the good. In this moment, that is salvation. Sap. Sap on tap. All right, you guys. Love you. There's a lot of energy running through this, okay? So you can listen to it again and invite in the spirit and invite in Metatron and Pachamama to start doing their work for you, tag team you, okay? And we'll see you tomorrow, same time, 10 a.m. I love you guys. Thanks for chatting so much with me. I'm going to look at all the comments in a second, okay? Love you guys. Party on, okay?